ändå hålla med. Det är fortfarande för högt. Ja, I know. Det är jävligt högt. Jaha. Borta. Vart är accept då? Så. Accept. Det var inte kanske inte det. Då kommer det vara pajsökt om det där var det. Det där då. Ja, Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Vi hoppar väl rätt in i det. Nu kör vi. Vänta, 1910 var det cowboys då?
Easy boy.
Nej, det är bilar och grejer. What?
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
Dwight, that's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple. Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Han är bara en obstacle med basställ musiken. Aha. Enter. Here we go.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Vad fan är det med antalizingen? Ursäkta. Jag får inte ställa in dem mer. Sorry. Det där går ju inte. Nu flyter det på lite bättre.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Det är typ tecknat. Varför påminner han typ om lite om typ Rage. Första Rage och inte Borderlands. Det är inte alls tecknat. 0 eller O.
You heard Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Är ju tecknat.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Gör en spelpacken in med unit. Jaha. Det är levels sånt där. Och
Was it Pat Garrett's
men
posse?
gud.
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
I think I'm gonna like this.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
I'm gonna like this.
We have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I already love this game.
You down!
Hell to the fucking yes.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
Let's send
off.
these sumbitches running! I'll do you myself!
Fan. Jag startar spela är det inte.
Reach the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
See that? You hear me?
Det här är lite mer arcade. I like it.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Ursäkta en gång till. Det är mitt headset håller på att dö. Mina öron håller på att göra det.
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Back door! We got you covered! Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told,
He's in the
things weren't
window.
much better behind the house.
Hallå? Nähä.
Watch your flank!
I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. skilled with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You down!
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
I love it. I fucking love it. Gör den där då? Den där var kul. Va?
And like that, I was inside,
dead, you
none
bastards!
the worse for wear.
Oj.
I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and
Dead
Charlie
in a rat
Bolton.
in a trap! You think you can kill me too? How about that? Huh? You like that?
Det var lite annorlunda än Bound in Blood.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the
21,
window."
died by 21.
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Fan snart 25, ja.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Worth $500.
Telling you Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one!
That's when Charlie got hit. "Catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!"
I'm done with you! Kill him! Oh, damn you!
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down. It was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them around back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have?
Make a run for it! Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for!
fled in my fight. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn. Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Gotta stop standing there!
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Damn him!
the stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Du skojar med mig. Jag har haft micken avstängd. Oh, ja. Ja, ja. Jag har sagt att jag älskar det spelet så jävla mycket.
You challenged him.
Det är så jävla nice.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Ja, fy fan. Jaha. Vänta, va? Det stod inte. Hej!
And that you
so
killed
that-
him. In a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Ja, men fy fan, jag älskar det här mer och mer. Jag säger det, det är typ som Borderlands nästan. Fuck, yes.
Inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Men vi gör det då. Fuck.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Du, man är rätt gammal om det här var 81.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Oj, ursäkta. Det.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead,
Let me out!
all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Oj, vänta. Så här, nu kan ni pausa. Jag läste inte.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Det är som Borderlands alltså. It jiggles my...
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Say I can shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Oh my God!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans go to hell.
I got this!
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
They're shooting in the street.
Go, bastard! Let's do this! Get your heads going!
There's children here.
We can take them!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We price them too high, yes.
Surrender yourself!
Threatening the lives of innocent
where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Oj. Jag var inte alls med på det där.
That son of a bitch.
Respect for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Tack.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. I'm in trouble.
He's a dead.
And it's too good for him. There he is. Play game.
Jävlar. That base though.
I'm here. Show yourself, coward.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Dishonorable act? Ja, men... Ja.
Some say I fought unfairly. But they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
No.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Jo men.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Ja, men vi fortsätter nästa. Fan vad kul det här spelet var. Tyckte det var så jävla nice. Kommer nog fortsätta imorgon. Ja, se ya.